not.
The get back coach. Do you know what that means?
The get back coach?
A get back coach?
A get back coach? What would you define as a get back coach?
Where's my get back coaches? Hey, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Down.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
Conditioning coach.
That is funny as hell, dude. Oh my. Okay, anybody who has ever played football, ever, if you've ever played football, if you've ever been on a sideline, this is so damn funny. I was so confused the first 15 seconds of this video. Okay, we'll just watch this.
Typically, it's the strength and conditioning coach for each team because he's got some muscle.
Whose primary job is to get players who tend to try to navigate and kind of move.
You have to stay in a box.
The field, and they have to get back.
Dude, literally. Okay, so we have so in football you have a box, right? We're gonna play Madison after this. I have to watch this video because this like unlocked like so many memories for me. But there is a box from like I think it's the 20 to the 20. I don't remember exactly, but maybe 25 to 25. But that is where the entire team needs to be. Everybody needs to be within that region. And you're not allowed to step outside of it. No players are allowed to step outside of it. Players are not allowed to come out onto the field. Coaches come out on the field. Because what happens a lot when you're sitting there, like emotions run high, right? You're sitting there and you're yelling at the team. Coaches are yelling stuff. And they end up walking out on the field. And it's just something that happens. You don't do it on purpose. But people will just start walking up, or they'll walk out of the box and they're not paying attention because they're focused on the game. So yeah, it's just as funny. It's a thing you never really think about, but it's literally always the entire strength staff that's like their job during the game is like they're always hyping the players up and stuff, but they're always yelling like get back, and they're like they're literally physically grabbing guys and pulling them back, pulling them off the field. It's so funny because it's not something you really think about. But I want to watch this video. This is great. I love this.
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
As soon as he said back it up,
It's the strength and conditioning coach for each team because he's got some muscle.
Whose primary job is to get players who tend to try to navigate and kind of move towards the field, and they have to get back.
Hey, gotta get these guys back. Get them back up.
Players and coaches encroaching on the field have plagued NFL sidelines for decades.
Mr. Official, let me ask you something. Okay, Coach, go ahead. How can 6 of you miss a play like that, huh? All 6 of you. The ball jumped out of there as soon as we made contact, and nobody...
I thought you were talking about you being on the field.
No. What?
It wasn't until the early 90s.
What is this ref's name? There's videos of this ref. This is a guy who's a ref in the 70s, and there's a lot of videos of this ref just like talking shit, and it's super funny. It's super funny.
Is it true you are moving to Chile to raise mountain goats?
It wasn't until the early 90s
yes, it's true.
that
It is
the
very
pressing
true.
need of the get-back coach was realized.
You are the get-back coach. He's the get-back coach. You keep everybody back.
If you keep the players back by there, then the coaches don't have
Let me say this. If they're not back, don't penalize us. I fire him. Just tell me he's out of work. That's his job.
Hey, don't give us a penalty. I'll just fire the guy.
When you're not in the game sounds pretty simple. So why is it so hard for grown men to keep back?
Yeah.
You just be so in the game, and then you be so in the plays, and then you scoot up.
That's so damn funny to me. I love this video already.
I was probably the most difficult one to deal with when I was on the field because you're always trying to get closer to the action.
Coaches, whether it's, a position coach or even Sean McVay now, I literally have to spend most of my time while the offense is on the field standing right behind Sean and ripping him out of the way when the official's about to run into him just so we don't get a penalty.
Straight coach.
There is an art to it. It is kind of like a dance. Maybe tango, like a sidestep into the path of the official and then remove back.
This is so funny, dude. Dude, that's so funny. This is the most extreme I've ever seen it. I've never seen it this extreme before. This is so hilarious. They have a guy whose literal job is to make sure the head coach is on the field. Is it parody or legit? This is legit. This is real.
a coach, I'm always going to try to be aware of our get-back coach.
He is good at pretty much everything else in life, but the one thing I would say Sean McVay is not good at is the situational awareness of the actual sideline in game.
Even though head coaches are just as likely to be violators, nothing bothers them more than seeing other trespassers.
Get back! Just get off the field, will you? Hook it up!
If there's one thing that just pisses you off is, not having people be where they're supposed to be.
Dude, it's funny because head coaches do this all the time, where other people walk up. Oh my gosh, this video's amazing. Other people will walk up and they'll get pissed because they're like, we're gonna get a penalty.
Get back coach when Venables was still there.
Like, get the hell back, we're gonna get a penalty. Like, pay attention. And then they walk like 10 yards up. It's like, dude, coach, what are you doing? It's so funny, dude. They do this all the time. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Sorry, get the box.
And they all do it. Every coach does it.
What is the box?
Yeah, it's a literal says you.
Coaches want to be close to the action. He probably has more work keeping coaches back than he does players.
Hey, Todd! Todd, get back in the box. Get off the field, Todd.
That's the box I was talking about.
Field, man.
Mike Tomlin would know best that no one likes to be told to get back.
I don't think the guys that are being asked to get back appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a nuance. I can't stand him.
We don't ever listen to him, but he tries.
Back in the box. 32. That's out the box. That's the box. 32
I think that's one of those thankless jobs that you only get recognized if you're not getting it done.
He's never told me thank you. I stand by him all game and
he's never told me thank you.
So you're welcome, Sean.
Luckily, there's one franchise that appreciates the hard work of the get-back coach.
I'd say you're doing a fine job as a get-back coach. Every team has one, every team needs one. So you, my friend, are the finest in the league out of the 32 teams.
Joe Ken is the get-back coach, and I give him an awful lot of authority to get after everybody.
I've never heard that phrase, get back coach. It was just the strength coach.
I think you're the best get-back coach in the league right now, House.
We haven't held anything back, so hopefully now everyone knows about the get-back coach.
Do you know what a get-back coach is?
No, it sounds kind of sexual. And I'm uncomfortable now. This interview's over.
Taylor Lewan. That's crazy, man. I remember when he was coming into the league.